Going into penetration without 35 to 45 minutes of arousal and build up first, and then wondering why, oh, I never feel my O's during penetration. Why? What's wrong with me? Is like putting a pot of water on the stove, turning it on high, and wondering why the fuck it's not boiling straight away. Doesn't work like that. Us women are wired very, very differently to men. Our arousal happens very, very differently to men. We take, on average, 35 to 45 minutes for our body to open and reach its full arousal capacity. Side note, this does not mean that you cannot experience mind-blowing full capacity pleasure prior to that. This is just in general, right? But you know that you don't put that pot of water on the stove and question why it doesn't boil straight away, do you? No, because you know and understand it has to build. That heat has to build, it has to begin simmering, and then it starts building until it's boiling and bubbling and it's just overflowing at its full capacity, right? We are the same as women. And there is not enough that is spoken about to address women's pleasure and women's arousal and the different needs that we have to men. We are not men. Our arousal, men's arousal is quite instant, and you can see this in their body parts that reflect this, right? Which is beautiful, awesome. Us women take time. We are like a flower that we blossom. And when you wait until you are at full arousal before moving into penetration, you know what I mean here, then that is going to give you an incredible opportunity to access your full pleasure potential. Slowness, juicy build-up, juicy connection and time to explore and allow our body to engorge and just increase that arousal slowly is how we can access our greatest pleasure. And high-powered women's toys has a lot to answer for in contributing to this notion that us women should be just boom, on the ball. This high power that can, for a lot of us, get us there super quick. And then we expect to be able to go into intimacy and wonder why he's not getting us there in 2 minutes like our, Mr. Rabbit Man does. We need time, we need slowness, we need space to be able to open and drop in to our full arousal. We need time for our body to turn fully on and be so receptive so that when we go into penetration, my God, it's a whole other world when you move into penetration, when your body is ready to go, when she is like, yep, take me now, I am open, I am at full arousal. And again, this does not mean that it has to be 35 to 45 minutes, okay? You can access this sooner. You can be turned on and aroused sooner. But if you are struggling with pleasure and you are wondering why you are not feeling or connecting to your orgasmic potential during, internal, then have a look. Is there time and space given? And this begins first and foremost with you. If you cannot sit with yourself and allow yourself time to open and flourish and reach, your highest arousal, if you can't sit with yourself and open to that, then you're going to struggle to open to that in the presence of another. So start with you, slow down, ditch the toys for a little while, or ditch the toys just for this one session. Go in, set your timer for 35 to 45 minutes with no goal of even getting there, all right? You've got to also remove the goal of getting there. You don't sit there and go, come on, boil, water, boil. When are you gonna boil? You just know that this is part of the process, the journey, and it's going to boil when it's ready to boil. You are the same. You are the same as that pot of water. Terrible analogy, but you get what I mean. Practice giving yourself time, space, and full presence and body connection, and allow your arousal to build as it is meant to for us women.